Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give, and today I am bringing you a message which has been inspired by just a beautiful coaching session that I had with one of my amazing coaching clients just this morning, and it is all around shifting your personality so that you can shift your personal reality. And where this concept kind of actually came from and why it's got today's title, it actually came from the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's always saying this. It's one of his kind of almost like famous quotes, I guess, by now, with me going through all of his books. And one of the things that really stood out for me is this saying that he has around shifting your personality so that you can shift your personal reality. And as you guys know, I work in personality psychology. So when I heard him first say this, I was like, shift your personality. Like, what is this guy talking about? And I kind of was like, but he's a neuroscientist. And I'm like, well, the work that I study around personality psychology, I'm like, it's all based on neuroscience. It's all about our brain wiring, which makes up the personality and all this sort of stuff. So I was like instantly intrigued when I heard him say this, because there's a lot of kind of back and forth, and in the realm of personality psychology, it's pretty much said that, you're kind of born with this personality type, and you might grow and evolve, and that's the whole purpose of me working in personality psychology, is to help you to create a framework of personal evolution, based on who you are, based on what your current brain wiring is, so that I can help you become the best, most healthiest version of yourself that you can possibly be. And so when I heard Dr. Joe Dispenza say, shift your personality so that you can shift your personal reality, no doubt about it, it definitely intrigued me. And I was like, what am I missing here? What is he meaning because of where I've come from? Anyway, it allowed me to kind of come up with this concept and analogy that I really want to share with you guys today, which I feel is going to really support you. And the reason why I'm bringing it to you today is because I just discussed it with my beautiful coaching client, and I was like, I should do my Facebook Live on this today, because I don't know about you, but I really love using analogy in order to understand different frameworks and concepts and simplify things, and it kind of sticks with you and you can kind of play around with different ideas and concepts. But one of the things that she was asking me was, why is it that who I am isn't getting the results that I want? Like, what is getting in the way of that? And so I kind of started talking into this analogy with her, which was, if you think about a triangle, so a simple triangle, however, triangle is in my hands. I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyway, you think about a triangle and you picture, here at point A, this is who you are as you currently are in the set of results that you currently experience, in the current set of emotional states and your current experience, you as the personality as you are right here. And over here at the other corner of the bottom of the triangle is the results that you're after, what you want, what your goals are, what you're looking to create, what the results you want to generate in your life are. And most people are like point A, point B, and they're like, okay, how do I get from point A to point B? It's kind of like, that's like what they think. And it's almost like they're driving along a really long highway trying to get to where they want to get to, but they can't see. Like, if you just think of a really long highway and you're at point A and you're like in the car and you're driving towards that end result that you're after, and you can't see it. You're on the same level of it. Like, you can't see where you're getting to. You can just kind of pray and hope and wish that, like, you're moving in the right direction, and you're just kind of going mindlessly, kind of driving, and hoping that you're going to end up in that end result. And that's where most of us stay. We stay at this baseline. We're looking at strategy. We're looking at the how-tos. We're looking at the action that we have to take. We're getting in the car and we're just going for it, right? But in actual fact, you as who you are right now is not going to generate a new set of results. And what we really need to look at moving you toward is up here at the top point of the triangle. So who you are right now needs to shift and change who you are to get a new perspective and a new vantage point of the result that you're actually after over here. So that it's kind of like, instead of just going mindlessly down the highway and you can't see the end result, but you think it's in this direction and you're the same person that you are at this same level, you can shift and become who you need to be. And that's the idea around changing your personality. So when Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about shifting and changing your personality, it's really about who you believe that you are. So what we do, and what I was saying to my beautiful coaching client who is just about to start the Dr. Joe Dispenza You Are the Placebo meditations tomorrow, so I've set her up to win with that, and I'm really excited, is that it gives you a process of transforming with intention who you currently are as this set of emotions, this set of experiences, this personality, or this way of believing about yourself, into who you need to become in order to get the right vantage point and growth and elevated emotions that are going to help you to know how you're actually going to get over here and actually generate sustained results in your life. So the process of meditation allows you to relinquish the limiting beliefs, which are the beliefs about who you really are, which are getting you this current set of results and keeping you from knowing how you're going to get over here, and actually elevating your emotions so that you can get to a point and perspective of actually stepping fully into the person that you need to be in order to be able to attain the kind of results that you're after. And I feel like looking at it like this triangular sort of perspective on our goals really helps and supports us to know why it is that we, as we are right now, we set these goals and we're like, we really want to get over here, but we just can't seem to make traction, and we just can't see how we're going to bring it all together, and we never really get the result, and we always kind of feel defeated, like we're taking 10 steps forward and 5 back, and we just don't really know what's going on. Realizing that we are trying to attain something over here that's along the timeline that we need to actually take a new vantage point. We need to actually step into a new personality, a new belief system around ourselves, so that we can ultimately generate the results of a new personal reality, rather than going mindlessly here and not really feeling like we're making any traction, because you actually need to step out of who you think you are and become who you need to be in order to generate this personal reality over here that is really inspiring to you. So I'm hoping that me just sharing this analogy with you will just get you thinking about the kind of goals that you're currently setting for yourself in your life right now, and see what might be getting in the way. You know, we've all heard about becoming who you need to be in order to attain a result, right? If you're into any personal development, we know that, we need to shift and change who we are in order to attain a different result in our life. But why I really love, having a meditative process that allows you to step fully into that right here, right now, instead of being okay, if I want to achieve this result, who I've got to become is this, workaholic, for instance, say. So say we want to, we think that in order to attain this result, we have to become this workaholic. But then what happens is we generate results in being a workaholic. We become habitual, and we've learnt how to become a workaholic. So we step into our new reality. We might generate those results, but are we actually in a position of loving what is and being able to enjoy the goal that we're looking to attain? So we don't just want to shift and change who we are in order to generate a result, because we might end up becoming the kind of person who actually can't enjoy the process. So instead, why I love these Joe Dispenza meditations, in particular the You Are the Placebo, is that in that process, you relinquish those beliefs that you've held about yourself that are keeping you small and limited, and you decide what you want to think and believe about yourself instead. You step fully into the elevated emotions of that state of being of somebody who can generate the result over here and enjoy it. Not become a workaholic to get the result and then be a workaholic who can't enjoy the result. for an example, but actually become the kind of person who is enjoying the process, and therefore when you get the result, you'll also have, trained yourself to habitually enjoy the process and elevate your emotions. So you don't have to wait until you get a certain result. You can step fully into that kind of result and those feelings and those emotions right here, right now on a daily basis, so that you end up over here enjoying it fully and immensely, instead of getting the result and then being like, what next? Because now I'm this person who just can't stop, because I've trained myself to habitually be this like action taker person who's just a total workaholic, who can't actually enjoy the relaxation, the freedom, the joy that I was actually trying to experience, and that was the whole point of trying to get that goal. So I hope that this is resonating with you guys. Hope it's got you thinking about the kind of goals that you're setting for yourself in your life, and it's going to help you identify, what yeah, thank you. Sorry, got the postman at the door. I love it. He's just going to leave it there. I'm hoping that this serves you. I want to check in with you guys. So let me know if you've got any questions or comments or feedback. And as you guys know, I definitely want you guys to be part of the masterclasses. The next masterclass is on Thursday. Oh my God, I'm super pumped. I'm creating it as we speak for you guys, all around the 8 different levels of self-love and how you can empower yourself in every single one of them. And it's super exciting because it's going to tap into, it's drawing upon so many different people's work from what I've been going through, and a little bit of Joe Dispenza, a little bit of the energy centers in the body and how they relate to different levels of our self-love. It is super, super powerful, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So make sure that if you're not in the masterclasses, you're definitely joining. The link is up above, and you'll get instant access to the previous masterclasses, wealth of information, growing library for your personal development. So enough from me. All right, I want to check in with you guys. So I have got Sarah, awesome, and Gregory, and Sam, yay, and Elias, and Stephen, and Gabrielle. And thank you, Sam, as always, my friend. And hello to you, beautiful Gabrielle, and Gary, and Tony, and Soy Cairo, and Kristen, and Sam. Looking forward to do personality psychology. I can't wait to do the deep dive with you, Sam. And Alex is here, and Bonnie, awesome, and Paul, and Brian. Hello, VJP. Do you think there is a difference between personal evolution and personal transformation? Love the triangle discussion. Awesome, and I love that question. Okay, so let me just talk off the top of my tongue. So, difference between personal evolution and personal transformation. Yeah, so what I would say just off the top of my mind with that one is that personal evolution is kind of like the long-term perspective. It is the whole process of our evolution and where we're going to. It's like the bigger picture, the bigger vision of our evolution. And I would say that personal transformation is those pivotal moments in our timeline where we do the transformation that ultimately leads us toward that whole entire evolution. So, I don't know, just off the top of my mind with that one, but I always love, oh my gosh, questions and get me thinking in the moment. So I hope that me just talking into that for a couple of seconds was absolutely of value to you, Brian, and I so appreciate you being here, my friend. Always great to see you. And Alexandria, yay, and Kim, hello to you, and Tanya, awesome to see you. And Alexandra, Vanessa Jane Spirits is Charles and I listening. I love it. Always hashtagging happiness. I love you guys. And Alex, good morning, Vanessa. Hope you're well, beautiful. You are like always. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you, Alex. I love having you here. And George is here, and Ken, and Marlon, and Jessica, and Darren, and Natva. Thank you for your beautiful compliment, my friend. And hello, Bonnie, and Elias. Awesome to see you. And Sam, do you feel that's the nature of life? 3 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. I feel it happens for me sometimes. Yeah, I love that. So I think that maybe it is. Yeah, that's a really great question. You know, I'm always kind of talking into whenever we feel like we've taken this big leap forward in our transformation, in our progress, in our growth, you know, I'm always saying that the universe is always going to send us like a little test. And that's kind of like the, you know, you take this leap forward, but then the universe is like, okay, well, you've you think you're done really well here, but let's just test that so that you can really solidify this lesson. And that's what I feel is like sometimes the 2 steps back. So we might have that progression, but then we get another challenge that takes us 2 steps back to solidify that. And then it's kind of going to get smaller in that realm, in that particular lesson being learnt, until it's like, boom, solidified, I've got it. And then you move on to the next challenge. You make that leap of progress. You get the challenge when you've made that leap, and it kind of takes you a couple of steps back. You solidify to that point, and then you start moving forward. Another challenge, solidify that until you ultimately have got it, totally got it. Let's move on to the next challenge. And you might have multiple challenges going on all at once. I don't know. I think that's kind of the nature of life. But yes, I love that question too, Sam. Thanks for getting me thinking. And I hope that was valuable. And Mick K is here, and Mark, and Diane, and Andre, and Gabrielle sounds exciting. I love it. And Kristen, you're awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. And Steve's here, and Bonnie, your energy is so bright and healing, full of hope. I am so grateful. Oh, Bonnie, you are absolutely touching my heart with such a kind compliment. And likewise, I love having you here and your beautiful energy, magnifying what's going on between us. And Bonnie, self-love is my new focus. Awesome. Big lessons, shedding everything that's familiar and safe, trying to push through to new habits. So glad you're a part of my journey. Oh, Bonnie, you are absolutely resonating with my soul there. I love hearing that. That's so, so beautiful. You're making my day. And I hope that you are a part of the masterclasses for this week's masterclass on the 8 different levels of self-love, because it will be in total alignment with your current journey. So I hope to see you there, beautiful, and get to go deep with you. And really, really love having each and every one of you guys here. I really hope that today's message has just given you kind of like a new perspective. I don't know about you. I work really brilliantly when I have some form of analogy and I've kind of a picture or a symbol that allows me to kind of see what's going on. That's why I love frameworks around, personality, psychology, around human behavior, development, potential, all that sort of stuff, because it allows us to fast track our success by having a deeper level of self-awareness. And sometimes just having that visual is definitely going to help. And Bonnie, you want to be? Well, I hope you join. The link is up above, and I can't wait to see you there. And Vanessa's just joined. I hope you catch the recording and get a ton of value from today's message. Beautiful. And Sam, awesome. I love that you resonate with that. I thought I was just spinning and getting lost. So valuable, your feedback, superstar. I love hearing that, Sam. And I think that that's part of the beauty. And if you can trust in this co-creation and it being a dance, that, it's not just like one step and then the next step and then the next step. There's definitely, that universal impact, that co-creation that's keeping us on our toes, going with the flow and taking a step this way and that way and learning as we go in this beautiful dance of co-creation. So I love hearing that was of value to you, Sam. And Vanessa, I jumped on late, but you'll catch up. I love hearing that, beautiful. And okay, so hoping that this is of value to you. I cannot wait to hear from you guys and see you guys tomorrow. So just remember the triangle, who you are right now, and you're setting that goal over here, but who you really need to become is the kind of person who can step fully into the elevated emotions that you believe that you will experience when you achieve the result. And don't just turn into a workaholic who's like achieves the result but can't enjoy it. Have a process of elevating into the emotional state of somebody who has already attained the result that you're after, and not just manifest it into physical reality, but actually become the kind of person who can enjoy that result as well, rather than just generating all these results that now you just don't know how to experience them because you never stepped into being the kind of person and experiencing what they would experience when they actually attain that result in the physical reality. Hope that's valuable to you. Hope I get to see you guys on Thursday in the monthly masterclass on the 8 levels of self-love and how to empower yourself in all. And I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. So as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's a beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary day for you, and that today's message has served you and empowered you. And I so appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here and for dropping drop in your questions and your comments and your words of wisdom. I always am in such appreciation of each and every one of you. You give me so much energy and so much joy in my day. So much, much love to you all, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow.